What's good, everybody? Time for a DL short. We've been watching this DJ Envy situation pretty closely over here on our Really Want to Know podcast, along with all of the hip hop world, Black YouTube. Everyone's looking at this. Even mainstream media is beginning to look at this. Um, I kind of went to the Breakfast Club this morning to see what they're streaming, and I noticed that Envy's voice is on the radio, but Envy is missing from the studio. Envy's not in the studio. Now, allegedly yesterday, the FBI came and executed a search warrant at the studios for the Breakfast Club, which is owned by iHeart. I guess it's iHeart Media, iHeart Radio, iHeart Media. Um, Myron Gang is a Fresh and Fit fame. Was a former federal agent with HSI, Homeland Security Investigations. I think is what it stands for, but HSI. And Myron used to prosecute people for various crimes on the federal level. This and wire fraud is one of the crimes that he would, investigate and do the paperwork on, arrest people and work with the DA and hand the case off and stuff like that. DJ Academics called Myron up and asked him a few questions about what's going on with this particular case with Cesar Pena and DJ Envy and this Ponzi like scheme that most people are familiar with now. And this scheme, I'm hearing numbers as high as $70 million or more within this Ponzi scheme. The money that they're going after now is the legit money, the clean money. But there are rumors out there that there was street money involved in this too. And that's another issue for Pena, for Cesar Pena. He's gonna have to deal with that on his own, him and his brother, his wife. DJ Envy. I've never met the man personally. I don't really know him outside of his celebrity from, his fame from the Breakfast Club. I've never heard him spin or anything like that. I don't even know if he's had mixtapes out or I don't know. But the people who do know him, all of them like, man, he's a good guy. He's a proud brother. Went to a HBCU. He went to Hampton. He was always the voice of reason, so to speak, on the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne being the wild one, Envy kind of being the adult in the room. Angela Yee, back when she was there, was kind of bringing the feminine frame, point of view. And, I ain't gonna lie to you, when the three of them were on the Breakfast Club, I used to watch religiously. When Angela left, I didn't watch as much. And I really haven't been watching now. Only reason I'm watching now is because of this thing. Right. You can tell that this is really wearing on DJ Envy. I'm pretty sure this is a lot for his wife as well, and he has kids and all of that. This man has been in the radio business for over 30 years. He's probably been in hip hop his entire life. He made it. He made it out of the hood. When he says, and there's video out there of DJ Envy speaking on this, when he says that all he wanted to do was help people in the community, he wanted to uplift the community, he wanted to educate, folks. I believe him. So like I said, my buddy went to one of his seminars in LA and there was no upsells or nothing. He had these professionals from all over that were out there helping people, answering questions. This was all for free. Now, I think this was before Caesar got into the mix. But this is what happens when you trust the wrong person. Like DJ Envy trusted this guy. He gave this guy an opportunity, and this dude put DJ Envy in a very bad situation. Here's what it is: we make our decisions. We got to deal with it. Myron Gaines was asked by DJ Academics, "Hey, do you think that there's a possibility that they can come after they being the federal government? They could come after DJ Envy? Would DJ Envy get arrested and charged?" And Myron was saying, "Yeah, there's a 70% chance that they will." And he went on to say what they're looking for is any evidence that he helped to move. I forget the term he used, but basically if there's any evidence that he helped in any way, shape, or form, to move this scheme forward or whatever, that he could be facing criminal liability for this. So if he opened up a bank account, for instance, or if he had knowledge that the money that was coming in from these people wasn't going to the projects in the way that it was just, the people thought they were going, and stuff like that. If he, he's like, hey, well, I'll give you this money real quick. I'll give you a quick $100,000. You can put this money in my account, and then I'll give it back to you, something like that, like co-mingling his accounts. Myron Gaines is like, yeah, man, if they can find something like that, then he will be charged as like a co-conspirator. Um, maybe an accessory after the fact. Who knows? Some stuff like that. And I added that part. Myron Gaines didn't say that part. I added that part. But Myron Gaines did say this is a former federal agent. Like, yes, 70% chance that he's going to wind up, being arrested and a part of this thing. And I think that's sad, but that's just how it works. So I went on to, again, like I said, today I went on the Breakfast Club this morning. I just wanted to see what was going on. And I'm going to play this. And you guys can see that Envy's not there. I'm not gonna play any audio. It's just you can see you see what's going on here. Envy's not there. They're doing their normal thing. That's Envy right there. That right there, that's DJ Envy talking, and that's the camera. That's DJ Envy. Good morning, good morning, everybody. And you know how he does the normal sign on. That's Envy talking right there. He's not in the studio. It's Charlemagne and some other people there. Looks like they're looking for another host. They're looking for a replacement. Now, why is it that Envy isn't there? Did Envy have this already planned out? Like, I needed some time off anyway. I'm just going to take, I'm going to take Friday and come back on Monday. That could have happened. Like, it just kind of, failed this way. Like, I was going to be off anyway. I was planning on working from home anyway. Did that happen? Or did the legal people, the law enforcement say you can't go? Stay away from those offices because this is an active investigation. We can't have you in there. So was it the Fed saying, no, you cannot go? You're restricted. You're barred from going to your place of business. See, that's DJ Envy's seat right there. And they got someone else in there. Did law enforcement say stay home? You can't go to work? Or did his bosses, iHeartRadio people, say, hey, the feds came in here, they executed a search warrant, they went through all sorts of stuff, they took computers, they did this and that. We need you to stay home for a while. They're like, we need you to stay home, and you can't come here, but it's not necessarily suspended. And they're like, all right, well, you could just work from home, just be remote. And they're trying to go through the show. Like, they're talking about some stuff with Suge and whatnot. They're just trying to get through the show. But I just thought that, Charlemagne's there. They got different people. Again, that's DJ Envy. Whenever he talks, they just put the camera on the levels so you can see the levels moving, but he's not there. And they, it's like, I guess they could do a split screen, kind of like we do on StreamYard, but they're just showing that. Why? Why? The question is why. Now, we all know, no matter how this turns out, it's probably over for DJ Envy and the Breakfast Club. They're gonna part ways. He bringing this guy in, he brought the wolf into the hen house, and the wolf did damage. So, it's over. I'm gonna go out there and say it, like, it's a wrap. Like, DJ Envy is not gonna be a part of Breakfast Club. I guess my question to anybody who's watching, who should replace DJ Envy? I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, man, who could replace DJ Envy? And I was thinking, maybe Math Hoffa, maybe Method Man, maybe Mecca, something like that. I'm curious, who y'all think should replace DJ Envy? They still really, I don't think they really truly found a suitable replacement for Angela Yee. She was perfect. Would they try to ask her to come back for a little bit? I mean, she's in the building. Would they try to ask her to come back and, kind of help? Or is the Breakfast Club done? Will this be the end of the Breakfast Club? And, Charlemagne would just get his own show. Angela Yee already has her show. And DJ Envy will be answering for these crimes, or just out there as a private citizen, trying to make things right. People, be careful who y'all deal with. When you out here in these streets, be careful who you deal with. Be careful who you bring into the gates. Be careful. Caesar Pena was a Trojan horse, and he got inside and he wreaked havoc. And DJ Envy is going to have to pay for it one way or the other. And he's already paying with his professional reputation. Who's going to work with him? Who's going to work with him? He can't do any more seminars. His goal was to help educate the community at large, Black community, to show Black folks how to create generational wealth. No one's ever going to listen to DJ Envy again. He could have one of those seminars. No one's going to show up. And if they showed up and Envy he was walking around, they'll leave. They'll leave. Be careful, guys. Look out for these scam artists. You know, we're on the brink of a recession. It's going to get rough. It's going to be more people out there trying to take your money. Be careful. Just be careful, guys. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Who should replace DJ Envy? That's the first one. And second, do you think the Breakfast Club is going to survive all this? The show itself. Will the Breakfast Club survive, or will they just just shut it down and just do other things over there at iHeartRadio? Let me know. All right. I appreciate y'all. Talk to you later. Peace.